Israel attacked Iran on the night of June 13th. Actually, Iran was given 60 days moratorium time period कि within 60 days you need to come up with a nuclear peace deal. If you do not come up with the idea, तो 61st day Israel will wage the war. Israel will launch the attack. And that 61st day was the night of the June 13th. But इन सभी के बीच में भी there was a communication between US and Israel that they need to give time to Iran for 3 more days. Within 3 days from June 13th, that's on June 16th itself, Iranian foreign delegations and American foreign delegations were about to meet and talk about, negotiate about peace. But वो 3 दिन Israel नहीं रुक सका. Israel did not wait for those 3 days. And despite of this non-waiting period of Israel, Trump was, the entire American lobby was astonished, shocked that Israel has waged the war. Despite of all of this, Trump stood in support of Israel and called for an unconditional surrender of the Iranian leader Khamenei. Hello and welcome to Legacy IAS Academy. In this video, we will try to decipher about this relationship, about this deep down relationship of America as well as Israel. इसकी हिस्ट्री को समझने की कोशिश करेंगे, करंट एंगेजमेंट्स बिटवीन यूएस एंड इजराइल को समझने की कोशिश करेंगे और ये क्यों ऐसा हो रहा है कि यूएस it is not able to take decisions in its own favor. It is so much inclined to the decisions of Israel. When Donald Trump came to power in the last elections, he came up with an agenda of Make America Great Again, that's MAGA. But despite of this agenda, America has since time always emphasized and has always inclined towards whatever has been the Israeli decision. ठीक है? So in this video, we will try to decipher, break down this relationship and try to understand the history of this, the current engagements of this and what does the future prospects look like. ठीक है? Let's begin this video, and in this first part of the video, we are trying to understand ki how much is Israel dependent on USA and how much amount of funds that US is actually granting to Israel. In one of the previous videos, we have also discussed about this fact कि अब America में the student groups have started protesting that US has already funded enough of Israeli weapons, Israeli wars. Now America should start looking towards itself. That was the agenda of Make America Great Again, as has been stated by the students of the America of various universities in USA. And US भी अब थोड़ा सा dim होते चला जा रहा है, dull होते चला जा रहा है in its support to Israel. But what has been the historical backing of this solid foundation of friendship? That also we will try to understand. ठीक है? So talking about the total amount of recipients, the total amount of money, aid that has been received by Israel from USA in terms of economic as well as military aid, the cumulative funds में maximum amount of aid is granted to Israel from USA. ठीक है? ये funds आप देख सकते हो, Israel is ranking at the top most position. ठीक है? But ये तो खैर cumulative aid था. If we talk about the military aid, if we talk about the military engagement, तो जब Israel को funds की ज़रूरत पड़ी for fighting a war, for example 1970s, 1975, 1980s or even 2023, 24, 25, since October 7th also US has funded Israel like anything. तो जब इसराइल को wars लड़ने की ज़रूरत पड़ी, American funds हमेशा उसके साथ रहे थे. If we talk about the total amount of arms sales, कि इजराइल को कितना अमाउंट ऑफ आर्म्स मिलता है फ्रॉम यूएसए. इजराइल इज द सेकंड लार्जेस्ट रेसिपिएंट ऑफ द आर्म्स टोटल. इफ यू टॉक अबाउट द इकोनॉमिक वैल्यू ऑफ दीज आर्म्स, सेकंड लार्जेस्ट रेसिपिएंट ऑफ दीज आर्म्स. और इन सब के बावजूद वी नो दिस फैक्ट दैट इजराइल इज नॉट इवन अ नेटो मेंबर. वो नेटो मेंबर नहीं है, तभी भी यूएस इज बैकिंग इजराइल लाइक एनीथिंग. ठीक है? So that is the depth of relationship of US as well as Israel. In fact, some of the scholars of America and the critics of American politics have also stated that US has violated its own Leahy law. There is a law in USA by the name Leahy law which says that US shall never fund a country or an organization which causes gross human rights violation. The American scholars, the American critics of the politics says that US has violated its own Leahy law to back Israel because time and again Israel did carry out gross human rights violation and America stood by it. ठीक है, तो ये है फाउंडेशंस ऑफ रिलेशनशिप, सम ऑफ द एग्जांपल्स ऑफ रिलेशनशिप एंड एंगेजमेंट बिटवीन यूएस एंड इजराइल। ठीक है, तो इतनी घनिष्ठ मित्रता ये क्यों है, हाउ एंड व्हाई इज इट सो? ठीक है, तो if we talk about the history of this relationship, so US was one such country who stood in support of a Jewish nation in Middle East even when Israel was not created. खैर, जब तो इसराइल नहीं था तभी भी यूएस इसके सपोर्ट में था दैट देयर शुड बी अ ज्यूइश नेशन इन मिडिल ईस्ट, बट देन केम द बैलफोर डिक्लेरेशन। बैलफोर डिक्लेरेशन वाज एक्चुअली अ डिक्लेरेशन फ्रॉम यूके, इसमें यूएस का इन्वॉल्वमेंट इतना ज्यादा नहीं था, but Balfour Declaration was the declaration of UK, that's Great Britain, and it was saying that we welcome the Jewish people to their homeland, the homeland being the Jerusalem. ठीक है, तो Balfour Declaration में UK promised the Jewish population that we will help you create your homeland at the place where the origin of this religion begins. ठीक है, so ये था engagement of US and UK. But if we talk about one of the first country to recognize minutes after Israel declared its independence in 1948, US was the first country to recognize Israel as a Jewish state. In fact, देयर हैज बीन रिपल्स हुए थे रिलेशनशिप में, ये जो हिस्ट्री था, और इस हिस्ट्री के बाद कुछ कुछ रिपल्स भी आए इस रिलेशनशिप में. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आइजनहावर वॉज नॉट हैविंग अ वेरी गुड पॉजिटिव आइडिया अबाउट इसराइल, स्पेशली ड्यूरिंग द स्वेज वॉर. स्वेज क्राइसिस के कंडीशन में के टाइम पे ब्रिटेन, यूएस, फ्रांस, ऑल थ्री वर ऑन वन साइड, और इसराइल अकेला ये वॉर लड़ रहा था विद इजिप्ट. ठीक है, और on the other hand, John F. Kennedy or the American government was not even happy with Israel developing its nuclear weapon. They tried to curb Israel that they should not be developing their nuclear weapon. तो ये सारे रिपल्स थे रिलेशनशिप में. तो डिस्पाइट ऑफ दिस फैक्ट दैट इन हिस्ट्री दे स्टूड फॉर इजराइल, ज्यूइश कंट्री होनी चाहिए, ज्यूइश पॉपुलेशन को अपना जगह मिलना चाहिए, बट जब इस तरीके के बिहेवियर इजराइल एग्जिबिट करने लगा, दे वर ट्राइंग टू टेक अवे सम पोर्शंस ऑफ इजिप्ट या स्वेज रीजन देने लगे या अपना न्यूक्लियर वेपन बनाने लगे, तो यूएस वाज नॉट हैविंग दैट गुड रिलेशनशिप विद इजराइल. बट देन केम द टर्निंग पॉइंट. द टर्निंग पॉइंट वाज ईरान, for that matter, Israel, in a 6 days war, within a period of mere 6 days itself, took back 3 territories from its neighbors. It took Sinai Peninsula and the Gaza Strip from Egypt. Israel also took West Bank from Jordan and took the Golan Heights from Syria. 3 territories from 3 different countries in 3 different directions, carried out in a mere 6 days. और जब ये इवेंट हो रहा था, when this took place in 6 days war took place in 1967, simultaneously US was not able to win this war of its Vietnam. US वियतनाम में लड़ाई लड़ रहा था and they were trying to curb the communist forces in Vietnam, and US lost that war. Huge economic losses took place in USA. US was not able to stop the communist forces, but Israel, एक छोटा सा country without American help, not only defeated 2 Soviet allies, one of the Soviet allies being Egypt, another Soviet allies being Syria. इन दोनों सोवियत अलाइज को हरा करके एक और टेरिटरी को ऑक्यूपाई किया विदाउट अमेरिकन हेल्प, एंड दैट ब्रॉट द अटेंशन ऑफ अमेरिका टू इजराइल कि ये कैसा कंट्री है कि यहाँ पे दो जगह पे यूएसएसआर बैठा हुआ है, एंड दिस कंट्री विदाउट माई हेल्प वॉन द वॉर, एंड आई माई सेल्फ एम नॉट एबल टू विन अगेंस्ट द यूएसएसआर. यहाँ पे कम्युनिस्ट फोर्सेस के खिलाफ हम ही हार गए. ठीक है, सो दैट एलिवेटेड द पोजीशन ऑफ इजराइल. और इसके बाद जब जब इजराइल को जरूरत पड़ी, फॉर एग्जाम्पल द योम किपुर वॉर ऑफ 1973, योम किपुर वॉर एक्चुअली क्या था कि सडनली द 3 कंट्रीज, जिन 3 कंट्री से ये टेरिटरीज लिए गए थे, इजिप्ट फ्रॉम साउथ, जॉर्डन फ्रॉम ईस्टर्न साइड एंड सीरिया अगेन फ्रॉम द ईस्टर्न साइड, अटैक्ड, और तीनों अपने अपने टेरिटरीज वापस ले लिए क्विकली. ठीक है, इट वाज अ सडन अटैक, और ये अटैक में, दैट वाज द योम किपुर अटैक, इसमें यूएस ने इजराइल को बहुत हेल्प किया. ठीक है, यूएस सपोर्टेड इजराइल विद कंटिन्यूअस फ्लडिंग ऑफ वेपन्स. आपको जितना फॉरेन एड चाहिए, जितना मिलिट्री वेपन्स चाहिए, यू प्लीज टेक इट बट विन दिस वॉर. ठीक है. Israel finally was able to conquer large parts of these territories, although not the Suez Canal, but Gaza Strip continued to remain with a part of Israel. और इसके बाद US also got involved in peace deal negotiations between Egypt as well as Israel. ठीक है. तो US इसके बाद हमेशा से इजराइल के साथ ही खड़ा रहा. ठीक है. अच्छा, or what were the other conditions under which US was standing in support of Israel was कि US has used veto power more than 50 times to protect Israel. Israel के खिलाफ कोई भी UNGA में resolutions पास होते थे तो अमेरिका always vetoed that decision against Israel, मतलब to protect Israel. Also, Israel is the world's 10th largest military exporter. और ये भी that we understood because there are a huge amount of foreign funds flowing from America to Israel. ठीक है. In fact, Donald Trump in his first regime 2016 में जब डोनाल्ड ट्रंप का इलेक्शन हुआ था तो he had declared Jerusalem as the capital of a Jewish state Israel and he also recognized the rights of Israel over Golan Heights. ठीक है. तो that time also we understood कि अमेरिका का inclination over Israel has been very very high. ठीक है. Now talking about कि ये inclination, ये इतना ज़्यादा attachment क्यों है? This is because of two primary things. One is the economics and politics of America itself and the geopolitics of the region in which Israel is staying. Israel जहाँ पे है उस जगह का geopolitical significance बहुत ज़्यादा है. ठीक है. So we will try to understand कि the power of lobby that is working on the American politics and American economics that America is taking decisions in favor of Israel. That is, we do have American Jews and the evangelical Christians जो कि बहुत बड़े political lobby हैं in America's politics. Plus, the Jewish population contributes significant amount of funds to the government. ये बहुत बड़े capitalist class हैं of USA. That is why US is ready to fund. आपको इजराइल को जितने भी फंड्स चाहिए आई एम रेडी टू गिव बिकॉज इट इज द इजरायली, इट्स द Jewish population living in USA which is gaining, which is being responsible for huge amount of profit generation for the government. ठीक है. Plus, we also have American Israel Public Affairs Committee, that is AIPAC. This is an again Israeli lobby which is helping USA कि आपका जो foreign policy decisions होगा ना वो इजराइल के फेवर में होना चाहिए. ठीक है. So the Israeli lobby is sitting in America and forcing America that your decision should be in favor of Israel. For that we have this political lobby and of course the financial support. So we do have the political support, the financial support in USA by the Jewish population. That is why US is so much inclined to the Israel. Plus, इसके अलावा there is the geopolitical significance. If we look at the location of where is Israel located, ये पूरा लोकेशन ऑफ इजराइल इज इन द मिड्स ऑफ वेस्ट एशिया जहाँ पे लार्ज पार्ट ऑफ सोवियत अलाइज रहा करते थे. सोवियत अलाइज में वी हैड सीरिया, वी हैड ईरान, we had so many countries in and around this region including Egypt, including so many other countries in this region जहाँ पे कि एक अकेला छोटा सा country who was not a Soviet ally, ये बहुत ज़रूरी था for US to ensure its good relationship with Israel in Middle East. क्यों? क्योंकि rest everybody else was in inclination to Soviet Union. तो अगर कम्युनिस्ट फोर्सेस को कहीं एक जगह हम लोग स्टॉप कर सकते थे वो था इजराइल. इसलिए भी यूएस अपना रिलेशनशिप विद इजराइल हैज नेवर डिग्रेडेड. इट हैज ऑलवेज मेंटेन्ड अ वेरी गुड रिलेशनशिप. ठीक है. इजराइल हैज बीन द लिंचपिन ऑफ अमेरिकाज मिडिल ईस्ट स्ट्रेटजी और इसलिए US has always stood in support of Israel. It's because of the history, it's because of the powerful nature of Israel. It was also because of curbing of the communist forces and it is also because of the political lobby, the economic lobby that is working in USA. With that, we come to the end of this topic. If you have any doubt, please do let us know in the comment section below. Thank you so much and all the very best.